What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about a racing game that just popped up here recently that I run across from Numbskull Games, but it's Formula Retro Racing World Tour. Now this one's on the PS5, but I do believe it's on the Switch, PS4, every Xbox platform. It's probably even on Game Pass. But I recently picked it up because it's in that retro kind of style based off of like Virtua Racer and stuff that was on the 32X and in the arcade back in the day. And it's got the same sort of graphical style as like if any of y'all have played Hot Shots Racing or the Horizon Chase Turbo games. It looks very much like that. This game has like 14 tracks on it, daytime, nighttime scenarios, all kinds of different stuff in it, leaderboards, your choice of all these different cars, all that jive, paint schemes and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, instead of just talking about it, we'll get into some video footage of it and we'll see what we got going with it. Now as you guys can see, it's very much got that old school retro approach to it here. These are all the different modes that the game actually has. It's got your classic, arcade, Grand Prix modes, elimination modes, practice, all that jive. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Now, all the different tracks you have on it are pretty cool. Now that one there was just Montreal, but there's several different ones of them. This, you just go through and choose whatever car you want. They do handle very differently. So I highly suggest you play around with the different types of cars that you have. They can very much act different upon each track you're on. So yeah, that's kind of it's a bigger deal than I ever thought it would be. But you can see here, it's your standard kind of 32X looking game. There was a lot of arcade games back in the day that looked a lot like this. But you can see the big thing that I do like about this game is you can plow through enemies like you see me doing here, but you do have a damage meter down in the lower right corner that if you do too much damage to your car, it will take you out of the race. Now, another thing about it is that with all the damage you do to your car can take you out of the race, you also have all these checkpoints that you have to reach. Like there you see I got 40 something seconds left to reach the next checkpoint. It's kind of like Outrun in that sense. For the most part, you can make it through each checkpoint. You'll choke on the game a little bit the first few times you play it, getting used to all of it. But once you get used to the race and all that jive and the track layout, it becomes pretty easy to qualify for the next track. One thing about it too is you get points in the game with how you finish in the race, and those points go to unlocking the next track. So with the 14 tracks that are in the game, you can't get to the next track unless you qualify so high in the points, and then you can take those points that you accumulate and put them towards unlocking the next track. I know the ones I saw kind of varied on anywhere from 200 to 400 points to unlock the next one or whatever, but you have online leaderboards too in the game, where your time can be matched up against other people out there, and of course it's all just pretty much posturing. There's no real rewards based off of it, but some people dig those leaderboard things. I'm really not that much into them, but they are there. Like any traditional racing game, it does record your best time and all that. So like right here, you can see I'm kind of blowing them away, so I'm really just looking to beat my own lap time with it. But the checkpoint, like you see here, those are the ones you're trying to get through to extend your time with each lap that you do. It's a super fun game, guys, and it's on the cheap. It's really not expensive at all, so I can highly recommend it. The cars are really cool. They're not very floaty at all, and it's just a super tight game. I mean, really, it's not going to win any awards or nothing like that, but it's just a cool little fun game to sit down and play and kill some time with. I don't know, I think I might have maybe $30 in it, and that's because it's fairly new. As it goes, this game will probably be, $15-20 in a month. But no, I mean, you can see there the points I got for winning that one. It was like 40 points, and it keeps track of them here in the little awards you can get and all that jive. Alright guys, well there you go. Don't let my lack of enthusiasm and the kind of short length of the video deter you from checking out this game. It's just a racing game. You know, it's just a fun little racing game. There's no, there's not a whole lot I can say about it other than it's either good or bad. This is a good one. This is a fun one. Like I say, it's cheap. If you're able to get it, pick it up. It's a great one just to pick up, play for a minute, put down, and then go about the rest of your day. Anyway, appreciate you folks checking out the channel. Please like and subscribe if you're digging the stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Later.